Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks, and I just got back from Hong Kong. Well, okay, let's get rid of the just. It was a week ago, and I've met with a German guy who is running a shop, an export shop for Shenzhen tablets and phones. It's a cactshop.com. We're gonna have it somewhere down here, and I think they're shipping worldwide. And they constantly have the newest Shenzhen tablets and the newest Shenzhen smartphones, but you know what? Not the crappy ones. You can still get a lot more over there. They've been really focusing on decent products and actually brands. Like Ainol is definitely already a Chinese brand right now. So what I got over here are 5 new Shenzhen tablets, and I would just love to give you a quick overview, tell you a little bit about the pricing, tell you a little bit about specs, before we're going to do detailed reviews of these devices. But this will be after CES, because I have to leave for San Francisco tomorrow morning. And then I will be at the CES show in Vegas, and I'm going to the Detroit Auto Show to meet up with Ford before I'm coming back to Taiwan. So, you know what? What about just getting rid of all those? And let's start with this one over here. This is the new Ainol Novo 7 Flame, which is a 7-inch device, and it's based on the AML 8726 M6 dual-core processor. It's a 1.5 gigahertz Cortex A9 processor, and it comes with a Mali 400 GPU. Somehow you can kind of compare this to the Galaxy Note, the first generation of the Galaxy Note in terms of performance. It has 1 gigabyte of internal RAM and 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and you can also upgrade it with a micro SD card. Up to 32 gigabyte. Well, this would be the micro SD card in here. Let's take a quick look around the device. So we have a jack for your headset here. There's an HDMI out, by the way, full size. That's pretty neat. Then we have the micro SD card slot. There is mini USB connector and a jack for your PSU. Here on the bottom we have the power button, the volume control, and this is the home button. And there's nothing on the right side, there's nothing on the bottom. There's a 5 megapixel camera on the back, and there's a 2 megapixel camera on the front. And let me tell you about this display. This is an IPS multi-touch display and has a resolution of 1280 by 800. So it's a little bit comparable to the Nexus 7. The difference is this is only 129 bucks. And it is coming with a 5000 milliampere battery. It's running Android Ice Cream Sandwich. This is the Wi-Fi version. There should be also a 3G version available in the future. And it weighs roughly around 330 grams. So you know what? Let's just boot it up once. And so the Ainol Novo. You know what? Somehow this product name sounds a little bit weird. I tell you that. I never know how to really pronounce it. No, I don't want to switch it off. And here we go. Well, the first thing that you immediately realize is the screen quality, which is absolutely fantastic. It's very clear, it's very bright, the performance is nice, right? When I'm changing here the different home screens. Let's head over to the settings and let's check out the Android version of it. So this is running Android Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0.4. So a lot of you guys, might complain about having a no-name tablet that might not get any upgrades anymore, but actually these Ainol guys are really taking care of this, and they're constantly updating their devices to the latest Android version. Let me just turn down the brightness a little bit, so I'm not sure that's a better picture right now. Besides that, what about the viewing angles of the display? That's very decent. Looking good. Looking absolutely great. Build quality. I've been covering these Shenzhen devices for, almost 4 years. Before the first iPad came out, I already had my first Shenzhen tablet. And I tell you what, at that time, you've had 4 times the same product from the same product line. You could definitely tell the differences. They were all handmade, most of them are still handmade. But in terms of the build quality, this is on a different level right now. And again, $129, very, very decent device. Can't tell you anything about the battery life right now, but again, you should expect a Galaxy Note 1 like performance. Let's switch this one off. There we go. And let's take a quick look at the box in terms of what kind of accessories you're also getting. This is a headset. There's a little manual here, quick start guide. And over here, there's no real PSU in there. It comes with a bunch of USB, micro USB to USB cables to recharge it. So that's quite interesting. But you know what? Maybe I completely screwed it up and this is the PSU. No, that's a headset. Okay, got that. So this is the Ainol Novo 7 Fire. Very inexpensive 7-inch tablet with a very decent display. The next on our list is the big brother of it, and that's the Ainol Novo 10 Hero Dual. Comes with the same GPU, the same CPU. Basically, it's the same SoC. That makes it easier to explain. Again, the AML 8726M6 dual-core 1.5 GHz with the Mali 400 GPU, 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal memory. It's a 1280 by 800 resolution, 10.1-inch IPS multi-touch display. Again, you can also upgrade this device or the internal storage with a micro SD card up to 32 GB. The difference with this one is it's already running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. So let's take a quick look at this. Well, first of all, what kind of accessories are we getting? Micro USB to USB, and this is the same headset, and yeah, the same manuals are in here. Here we go. Novo 10 user manual. Okay, let's get it all back in there. By the way, the price, $159. Comes with an 8,000 milliampere battery and 620 grams. By the way, 9.9 millimeters thick. Let's take a quick look at this. And holy shit, this is nice. This isn't even plastic. Is this magnesium? Whatever, but whoa. Now this is a proper and decent build quality. And in terms of cameras, we have a 2 megapixel camera on the back and an 0.3 megapixel camera on the front. And here's the power button, a jack for the volume. This is a home button. And on this side, we have a connector for your PSU, a micro USB, HDMI out, again full size, the micro SD card slot. There's a microphone, and this should, oh sorry, this was for the headset. This is for the PSU. So, hey, sorry, forget about all what I told you before regarding the PSU. There's no PSU. Actually, they sent me the PSU separated from the box. I have the PSUs. And if you're ordering one, you will get the PSUs too. So, oh, sorry, never mind. Big, 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 big mistake. And if you think that that's what I'm normally doing, you know, just leave me a comment down here, complain and call me out. So, yeah, let's see. Maybe I should clean the display first. Did I tell you already that this is $159? Yes? Well, let me tell you again, $159. 10-inch Jelly Bean, and 1280 by 800 is the resolution, IPS display, full-size HDMI out, micro SD card slot, 8,000 milliampere battery, and Android Jelly Bean. You gotta love China. Come on, guys. And once again, I've been really very picky with the devices. that I'm reviewing from China, because I just want to make sure that you're not getting any crappy plastic shit. So I really got the creme de la creme of the white box tablets from Shenzhen. So here we go. Welcome to Android Jelly Bean. Let's take a quick look at this. There are a bunch of games pre-installed. Hey, look at this. There's even an Adobe Flash Player on here. I like that. Let's check out the settings. 4.1.1 Jelly Bean. Fantastic. I just love this. Once again, very, very decent display. Oh, here. Great viewing angles. Performance looks good. Well, of course, we still have to run some benchmarks on it, but already, you know, the way I'm changing the home screen and whatnot, this is very responsive. Look at the widgets here. Plus, the build quality is just amazing. I mean, look at this. If you're going to tell someone that this is below 160 bucks, I think they just would never get it. How is this possible? Anyways, this is the new Ainol Novo 10 Hero Dual Core. What a name. Let me just quickly get this back in there, because I still have to do the German unboxings before I'm leaving. Okay, now to something completely different. Let me just get all the details up. That's the Pipo M1. Also comes with Android Jelly Bean. It's interesting because this is a 9.7 inch display. That means it's the same display size as the Apple iPad. Interesting. Thank God I got one here. It also runs on Jelly Bean, IPS display, 1280 by 800. It has a different It's 1024 by 768, so it kinda is a real competitor for the iPad 1 and the iPad 2. It has 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, and two 2 megapixel cameras. It's running on a different processor. This is a Rockchip RK3066 dual core. It's a 1.6 GHz Cortex A9, but again with the Mali 400 GPU. It's still wrapped up in plastic over here. I just want to keep it like this. There's a 2 megapixel camera here on the back. There's a 2 megapixel camera on the front. Here you can definitely see that the form factor is exactly the same as on the iPad 1 and iPad 2, and on the iPad 3, and on the iPad 4. They're all 9.7 inch. Geez, what am I talking about? Over here on the right side, that's interesting. It says it's an escape button. Whatever that should be. Micro SD card slot, HDMI, micro USB, another micro USB, a connector for the PSU. Here are the speakers. There's nothing on the bottom. Here's a connector for your headset. Here's the power button. Here's a button to get back to your home menu, and the rocker for the volume. So let's switch it on and let's see. Does it come with any accessories? No, it doesn't. Plus, it's not recharged. I got a PSU for this. You know what's interesting? They're even shipping it here with a screen guard. The only thing that bothers me a little bit, it feels quite heavy. 632 grams, 1 millimeter thick. There you go. But still, we're gonna recharge it, and of course we're gonna do another unboxing. No, hey, screw the unboxing. We will just do reviews right away. And no, if you're thinking that I'm going to put the screen protector on this tablet in front of the camera, forget about it. I tried it about 20 times and I failed so miserably. It was terrible. I think there's even a video on YouTube where I'm just doing a little rant about these Yeah, these protection foils, I just can't handle them. That's it. That's a very, very, very interesting device. This is the Ramos W30. It's a quad-core tablet, and guess what? Exynos 4412. That means this is the same SoC that comes in the Galaxy S3 and in the Galaxy Note 2. This version is clocked at 1.5 gigahertz. On the Galaxy S3 we have 1.4 gigahertz, and on the Note 2 we have 1.6 gigahertz. Still, very, very interesting device. 10.1 inch IPS multi-touch, of course, 1280 by 800. This is about 220. And there needs to be a secret way to open this box. Here we go. Zimzalabim. Let's see, are we getting any? Okay, so we got a PSU here, we have a micro USB to USB connector, we have some quick manuals, and is this a warranty? I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a question a lot of people are asking me constantly. You know, Sasha, what about if some of these Shenzhen tablets or smartphones are breaking down, and what should I do? Just send them back to the distributor. They're gonna take care of it. It's not like they don't have RMA in China. So the CSCT shop.com guys, you know, they will definitely take care of this, and will exchange the device if it's possible, and gonna ship you a new one. So, oh my God, now this is a beauty. Holy moly. 220 bucks. Look at this device. 1 gigabyte of RAM, 16 gigabyte of internal storage. There's a 2 megapixel camera on the back. There is an 0.3 megapixel camera here on the front. And it's running Android, I think it's Ice Cream Sandwich. By the way, battery 6,800 milliampere, 620 grams, 10 millimeter thick, and in an aluminum case. By the way, you know what? Watch out for Ramos. These guys have something in the pipeline. We will see Windows 8 tablets. Jesus. Was this fast or was it fast? Okay, here we go. It's all set to German. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of the sticker. You know what? Even the widgets look like on a Galaxy Tab or something. Interesting. Okay. Is it really running Ice Cream Sandwich? I just hope that we will see a Jelly Bean update for this one. But once again, Ramos is already a brand. It is a name in China, and so you should never underestimate this. These guys are really taking care of their customers, and they're also providing you the updates. So a bunch of pre-installed apps, you know, all these Chinese ones. But still, this is an Exynos device, aluminum, great form factor, and it's $220. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so this was the Ramos W30 quad-core. By the way, once again, with Wi-Fi. I don't have any... Do I have a 3G device, actually? They sent me one? Because here is the last device that I got. Is the Yuandao N101 dual core, 32 gigabyte. This one is also running Jelly Bean. Here it is. Let's take a look at the accessories. There's a headset, and here more USBs, a USB cable to micro USB, and once again, I got a huge box full of PSUs. And here we go. Let's take a quick look at this device. The difference is, well, not the difference. This also based on the RK3066 Rockchip dual-core Cortex A9 with the Mali 400 GPU, and as you can see, 10.1 inch, 1280 by 800 is the resolution. There's a 2 megapixel camera on the front, There's a 2 megapixel camera here on the back. And, oh, interesting. So behind this lid we have SD card reader, HDMI out, USB, here's a connector for the PSU, connector for your headset, power button, volume control, here's a speaker. So let's switch it on. If it's recharged. Obviously it's not recharged, so, oh, here we go. What am I talking about? It comes with a 7200 milliampere battery. It's a plastic case and it weighs 626 grams, 9.9 millimeters thick, thin, 1 gigabyte of RAM, 32 gigabyte of internal storage, and you can still put a 32 gigabyte micro SD card in there. And here we go. This feels great. Absolutely amazing. 4.1.1 Android Jelly Bean. You know what about Google Now? Of course there's Google Now. Well, I'm not connected to the internet right now, so nothing is showing up, but just to let you know, Google Now is pre-installed. Kind of interesting that they have these little software buttons over here to also regulate the volume. Display quality, it's just great. You know, sometimes they're cheating a little bit because they're always putting the display brightness up. Let me take a quick look at this. Okay, it's at 50%. Now it's at full brightness. Looking good. So, anyways, this is just a quick overview of the devices that I've got and I'm working on in the next couple of weeks. We will see the reviews coming out by the end of January. We will have single reviews for each and every device, of course. But I think it gives you already an idea what's happening over there in China and why all the Western OEMs are producing over there and are having these huge margins. I mean, for Apple just to assemble an iPad at Foxconn, Foxconn's getting less than $6, right? So whenever someone can make a bargain on consumer electronics in the Western markets, you know, somehow someone has to suffer in the East, and that's in China. Where these devices built, you know, they have their own production plants already, right? And, oh, is it? That's how it's going to switch off. Here we go. And, yeah, it's quite interesting to really see how this developed so quickly. And in just 3 years, really, they came from really crappy build qualities to top-notch devices. These devices are absolutely fantastic. So this was a short overview. If you have any questions, right? If you want to buy these devices, if you want me to test something in detail specifically, if you want to have a specific app on any of these devices, if you want me to compare them to some of like a Nexus 7 or Galaxy Note or Galaxy Tab or whatnot, you know, please just leave me a comment down here. In the future, we're definitely gonna focus way more on tablets from China, and I tell you what, we will also do much more giveaways and make sure that some of you guys, wherever you are in the world, will be the happy next owner of one of these little buddies here. I'm still Sasha from Mobile Geeks. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.